Okay, let's see if this is working. I don't know how loud this is because I've got these freaking earmuffs on. I certainly hope the audio's alright. This is going to be a little bit of a new development here. Is this actually up? It says I've been up for 30 seconds. Alright, well, why don't I actually try and, do something? Okay. Well, welcome back to Conan Exiles, as usual. I can't really think of anything else to do right now, so I'm doing this for right now to test some stuff out, because I don't know how much you can tell from my, how obvious it is on camera, but I think I got, let me see, so that should be the right scene. I've got Razer headphones on now that I got as a holiday gift a while ago, because the other one's broke. I had this lightweight headset from Radio Shack that I'd been using for a very, very long time. Since, well, obviously, I must have bought it back when Radio Shack was still a thing, and that hasn't been a while. I think all those, that was a chain of electronic stores, in case you've literally never heard of it, but I think they closed a few years ago at least. They weren't doing too well, way back in the early 2000s, I think. But, I'd have to look up exactly when they, I think my cats are about to go nuts, aren't they? Yeah, they're going nuts. Alright. That's good. At least I've got my, my floor show going on over here. Yeah, so, my sister was very nice to get me, generously got me a pair of Razer, Kraken for a holiday gift, and unlike most people who would have torn open the package immediately and started playing with it, I was like, yeah, but I stashed it in my room, and I was comfortable with the ones I had, and blah blah blah, and let me just use those a little longer, and I'll get around to setting it up sometime. And then my Radio Shack headphones broke. They had a good long life. I got years of use out of them, but they've got some kind of wiring faults that the speakers work about half the time if I wiggle the wire just right, because I must have crimped the wire at some point and broke something inside. So I don't know how to fix that. So if I knew how to if I had a soldering iron or something and knew how to fix that, I would probably still be using them. But I really should be upgrading a little bit. The thing is, I really prefer the lightweight ones over the, I don't normally do the big earmuff type headphones. It's just not really me. They're a little bit dorky. Dorky is me all over, so maybe I shouldn't complain. But, why was I going to the map room right away? I don't even know where I'm going from the map room yet. Yeah, the other thing is, they block out background noise, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. Good thing because there's a lot of background noise I could do without around here, and the bad thing because sometimes I need to know what's going on. So, everything's kind of calm right now that nobody should need my help with anything. So I don't feel too bad taking them for a spin and seeing if they work with OBS properly and whatever, because you never know. There's no reason they shouldn't, but, Windows, etc., OBS, etc. So, last time I was here, I did end up buying the cattle pass after all. Obviously, I didn't do that on stream because I didn't want to be entering payment info and crap, but yeah, so I got all my Crom coins back because it was finished, so I basically got it's like 1,200, it's like $10 for 1,200 Crom coins, and which is what the base level of the battle pass costs. And I got that back immediately because there's 10 120 coin drops along the way to the end of the battle pass. So it's kind of like how how the DVD pass, it gives you back the orc cells you spend on it. In theory, I could just roll this over into new passes forever, I guess, as long as they don't raise the price, but You know, in practice, like in DVD, I'll probably end up spending on something else. I also didn't notice that the closer you get to the end of the pass, these little, like, you probably can't even see these because of the encoding and because of my camera blocking it, whatever. But, these little messages along here that, they were, like, all sort of looked like hieroglyphics because they were partially staticked out, and they sort of become more clear as you get to the end of the pass. We do not choose this life, but we can grasp our destiny, etc., etc. But yeah, yeah, so... Also, I hope I'm doing my hotkeys correctly, because if I'm not, this is going to be embarrassing later when I'm, like, in the wrong scene for the entire stream. I have nobody to tell me, so, you know, this is basically a test stream anyway. Nothing exciting is going to happen tonight. Oddly enough, that's, like, already ready to be claimed, even though there's, like, no reason for me to do that. Oh, they're giving extra... You're wondering why these values are so big. They're giving extra multipliers near the end of the pass for people to catch up, like if you've been too busy to do the pass, which is kind of nice of them. Maybe they underestimated, you know, how much grinding it would take to get to the end for some people. I don't know, but... I want to make it as friendly as possible. Just curious if I'm ever going to get that. No. Because I did have that thing of, like, yeah, I was wondering if the Drachetto thing would ever come back up, because I think I have that counts as completed and I never claimed it, so it really doesn't matter because, you know, I'm at the end of the pass, so there's nowhere to go from here and there's no additional rewards. Just kind of curious if I would ever get that back. That was a fun ride regardless, though, even if I kind of did it for nothing. Now, what was I doing last time? Of course, this... Constantly keeping my compost heap happy. Why don't I just eat those, because I know they're probably going to waste. Yeah, I have two baby boar over here now, so I don't know what to do with that. Also, you know, my horse probably doesn't need, like, all of these seeds in its inventory. That's kind of a waste of a slot. Where was I keeping this stuff? I mean, I guess I could just keep it over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet, because all of my animal pens here are full, and I don't even know where I want to deploy those animals yet. So, I don't even know what base I want them at. These, I have like about 22 hours and 39 minutes to use these, so I've got to either get them into an animal pen or do something with them other than, like, let them sit in inventory. So that might be a good motive to go to one of my other bases and see what's going on. This guy is near the end of level 18, so that's nice. Does he need more arrows? I'd have some more of my razor arrows. Don't really need them right now. Yeah, so I mean, I'm pretty happy with the sound quality and everything in these headphones. I mean, I didn't install the additional software because it honestly, like... I mean, first of all, I plug it into the USB port and the install thing comes up like, hi, and I'm like, oh, that's, I'm not used to that. So, you know... Because I'm used to, like, I'm you know, I remember the days when these things came with install discs or whatever, so I was like, oh, that's, it's a little weird, and, like, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's like, don't go sneaking your hand under my shirt on the first date here, so. But anyhow. But yeah, this was, you know, I looked at the software and I'm like, this is mostly bullshit I'm not going to use because it's, you know, it's all stuff to like, you know, well, make your RGB lights like work, you know, do patterns and stuff with all of your other RGB devices. And I like, you know, the only other RGB device I have is my keyboard, and I have like 0 games that actually do anything with it. Like, I think the only game I have that even has RGB features is Doom 2016, I think, or Doom Eternal. I think also, I don't think I've even started on Doom Eternal. I don't know. I mean, Doom 2016, I've been having a really great time watching somebody I follow, like another streamer, has been doing like a first playthrough, and she's been having a great time with it. So, you know, that's pretty cool, actually, but I don't know. I think, you know, I feel like it was a solid game. Like, I feel like my review on Steam kind of made it, like, came across as, like, really lukewarm, and I think it's just, like, I was kind of expecting something else. I was expecting more, like, traditional, like, original Doom type of gameplay, and not, like, all the sort of new, like, you know, sort of like, you know, the vaulting and bunny hopping around type, you know, sort of like arena combat thing that, like, you know, that the game does a lot, which obviously, like, in the original Doom wasn't a thing. Like, you know, those tropes just weren't really a thing until, like, you know, at least Quake, maybe, you know. But yeah, I don't know. But I mean, I think they did a pretty good job on it. You know, the music is cracking. I like the music. So, you know, I gotta at least give it points for that. It's just, I feel like they kind of were like, well, we have this checkbox list. We have this checklist of, like, modern FPS things that we have to sort of cram into here, whether they need it or not. I mean, you know, at least we didn't do base building. Or, like, you know, or try to, like, you know, do procedurally generated guns or whatever, but... Excuse me. Have a bit of a nagging cough from, wasn't feeling too great, like, a couple of weeks ago. Also, I've got a, don't know what to do with this microphone wand, which I'm, like, probably never going to use, because I have a blue snowball on the desk here, so... I'm probably never using this little thing on the headset. Like, I had to go into Windows to make sure that wouldn't be used, because I was, like, testing in OBS, and I tapped this, and I saw the volume spike, and I'm like, oh, no, we're not doing that. So, the only thing I want for this right now is I want to get, like, some pink kitty ears or something to trick this out with, because I think it would look cute. You know, I kind of like the ones with the pink ears, so I'm going to see if I can get some of those. I think the Razer store at Amazon has them. Why? Because I can. I don't know, like, how much, I mean, I don't want to manage 2 sets of headphones, but I don't know if I want to really use this for anything but streaming, because of the whole, like, thing that they're, you know, they're a little heavy, and they're a little, I don't know. I don't want to go back to just using speakers for all my games, either. I've actually kind of gotten used to headphones. It's nice to be able to just listen to whatever you want without having, like, you know, other people in the house just make, you know, like, sort of, like, chime in about it. That, like, you know, like, I just sort of watch whatever. Like, if I want to watch, like, political podcasts or whatever, I don't have to worry that I'm bothering anyone else in the house, or, you know, can just, like, listen to whatever I want in private. You know, and don't have to keep everyone else up with the, you know, with the explosions and gunfire and whatnot when I'm playing Destiny 2 or something, so... Not just to say nothing of Dead by Daylight, you know, it's like that, you know, like that starts to that could be, you know, for somebody who's not into that game, like the sounds of that game are not something you want to like sort of sit next to all day. So, it's like, you know, people like, you know, getting hooked and screaming every like, you know, every minute or so. Alright, so I'm just sort of jogging around in circles randomly trying to think of what I'm going to do right now, because I think I really should be bringing these, I mean, I could just take 2 critters out and just throw them anywhere else just to put them in here, but that seems a little lazy. I know that I have an animal pen across from my jungle base that I don't think has anything in it, or did it have, or did I put a bunch of spiders and stuff in there? I'm honestly having trouble remembering. Actually, I had 2 pens, I think. I think they might both be full over there. Where do I have one that's not, like, already chock full? Let me look around the map a little bit. I mean, I don't even remember where all of my bases are, if we're going to be real about that. I think the Highland base... I don't think there's anything in the animal pen in the Highland base. I could be wrong. I'm trying to remember if there's like great wolves or something in there. I think there was one and I already finished it and took it out. Could go there. I mean, that wouldn't be the worst place to park my character. This is like, I mean, as grand and impressive as this base is, it's also like it's not really my primary sort of base of operations anymore. I mean, also, I should probably... My Darfari Archer, I should probably park, like, anywhere but here, because I have so many followers here that I don't know where to put one more. I mean, the game already kind of, like, chokes and stutters every time that I come into this area, because it's just so built up. Let me see what we can do here. I mean, there's also the volcano base, but I don't have an animal pen over there, nor do I have any room to put one if I wanted to. And I think I've kind of exhausted my fun in that area for a little while. I mean, getting my sorcerer was the biggest draw over there in a while. Alright, I'm going to think this over. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't have, like, there's nothing in my software games or whatever that's going to make these, like, do any particular colors, so they just sort of color cycle like the keyboard does. You know, they just sort of gradually cycle through the rainbow like a frickin' LED lava lamp or something. It's not going to be too exciting until I, you know, I mean, if I had a stream deck and whatnot, I could, like, you know, make them, like, you know, flash when people subscribe or follow or something, I guess. I don't know. I've heard that's a thing you can do. I had actually wanted to get the Razor Kraken kitty, I think, with the one, like, that the ears built in, and the ears have LED, and they, like, flash with everything else and whatnot, although I think that one was sold out. You know, it's a lot more fun to talk about the technology of streaming than the culture. That's actually, if you want to know, like, I mean, I have been busy a little bit, and I've not been, you know, I've not been feeling great, and, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on IRL that I, like, you know, nobody cares about. I'm not going to bother you with it. But it's just like, you know, I'm also getting a little sick and tired of the streamer culture, and it's, you know, it's definitely wearing out its welcome on me. It's kind of, I question, like, sort of how much I actually want to care about this, this sort of thing, because, you know, there's just, like, a lot of people I used to follow that, like, either follow or used to follow that I start getting incredibly frustrated with, and I feel like maybe taking a step back from this for a while would be a good thing. I'm sort of, it's just, you know, I feel sad though, because like a lot of people I follow who did like really, really good content, it's like they're all sort of on, it seems like they're on hiatus more often than they're streaming anymore, you know, because it's like, I really wonder if it's like, you know, kind of, especially with everything going on in the world right now and the uncertainty over, you know, financial and otherwise, it's like, you know, the honeymoon is over, and it's like people are kind of starting to, like, I think a lot of people are just sort of eyeing the exits as, like, you know, all these online services, they keep sort of altering the deal on us as far as what we're allowed to do and not allowed to do, and who gets promoted and who doesn't get promoted. And, you know, there's this whole layer of, like, backroom bullshit and all these assholes you have to deal with, and it's just, you know, it's kind of like, you know, the whole, like, yeah, I can play video games on the internet. It's like, that's sort of over, you know, that, like, the novelty is worn off. I don't know. Probably would be a good, I mean, I could probably talk about that long form in some other video if I really felt like it, but I also feel like, you know, I'm kind of, like, me commenting on it, like, I'd be commenting more as a viewer than a creator for, like, just that, you know, I've never been, like, I've never been, like, a pro streamer or anything, so it's like, hey, you know, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, and maybe I should just, like, you know, listen and learn instead. So, you know, it might be something I'm missing here. But, you know, definitely a lot of mixed feelings about this lately. I don't know why I'm taking this one when I could take the one that, like, I wouldn't have to, like, jump across to the other roof. What the hell am I doing? Excuse me. Trying not to do that. I got kind of a dry throat today. Now, where in the heck am I going? Okay, well, I have my... If I'm going to the Highlands, I think I'm going by the usual route here. Alright, hold on to your lug nuts. This thing's got nothing going on today. Interesting. I used to run into those like so often that I was like, I'm wondering sort of why they aren't there like every time, because it seems like they used to be there every time. Or is that an event that's not going to happen anymore? I don't know. Don't really have a lot of information. I haven't been keeping up on this that much. Except to find out that apparently another season pass is coming already. So that's, well, that was quick. Not sure how I feel about that. I think most people, I mean, maybe the reason they're giving the XP boost, I think, is that they realize, oh shit, a lot of people aren't even finished with this one. Who might actually be interested. I kind of been trying to think of something to do other than Conan, but this is just the easiest thing to throw together just for testing purposes right now. So I hope this is entertaining enough for anyone who's dropping in to see what I've been up to. It's just like seeing what's going on in this business lately. It's like I kind of can't blame people for wanting to back away from it anymore. And I don't just mean Twitch or even YouTube. It's just sort of, I think, the whole content creation space. It's just sort of not, like it used to be sort of like this. This brave new frontier, and it feels like all of that is sort of gradually getting closed down, and, I don't know. Like, if everything is going to be limited down to basically, like, you can have the content and the range of opinions and the whatever that broadcast TV or whatever is allowed to have, and or that mainstream normal people are comfortable with, then sort of what's the point? Because we all sort of came here to get away from that. The thing that was great about the internet was that remember when YouTube was broadcast yourself and whatever, and now it's that sort of quietly has disappeared as it's become sort of now it's it's gradually more and more becoming Netflix to the Netflixing or something. And so all the indie creators are sort of gradually getting, they're just sort of gradually getting squeezed out. It's we'll allow you to keep on trucking as long as you do nothing but makeup videos and shit, and never actually challenge anything. I don't know, silly little things that happen in this game still amuse me after all this time. I really feel one of the reasons I sort of, I was definitely, not in the camp that wanted the devs tarred and feathered for daring to put a battle pass into this, is that I've just gotten so much value out of this that I feel even after buying all the DLCs on sale and whatnot, I don't know. This is basically the only sort of open world survival I played. If I had to compete with other games, if I was also trying to play other ones, I wouldn't have that kind of budget to spread around. But I don't know. This makes me happy on so many levels, and it's also kind of as far as content, I kind of like that the game is kind of it's kind of not not like trying to be edgy for edgy's sake, but it's also kind of like, you know, unapologetically unfiltered in some regards. That there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of stuff that's fairly true to the, you know, original story setting that, you know, they just expect you to sort of suck it up and deal with it. Alright, I'm going to try and figure out what to... There we go. Is parking him this close to the wall going to be a problem? I'm wondering if I should do this instead. It looks a little better. It's like slightly more natural, actually. I mean, I could park the other horse a little better, too, so... Yeah, I mean, that looks more like where the horse would actually be standing. Probably have your snoot, like, under the overhang to keep it out of the rain, though. Alright, so let me open your inventory. I have to place my thrall also. Actually, not even sure where. Like, should I put her here? Should I put her at another? Like, find another base that doesn't have too many thralls yet. Haven't decided on a name for her yet. Most of my bases are pretty well populated by now. Alright, this is empty. Now, what do these fuckers eat? That's a good question. Let me see if this does it. Alright, that ought to do it. Or at least that's underway. Also, you know, she probably, from the area that I got her in, she probably has terrible equipment, and I probably should try and find her something better. I might not be able to do that here, even. What do I got in here? That's not really very exciting. I could give her this and go take my old Warhammer back from the other place. Decisions. I mean, she's an archer, so her not having a bow would kind of suck. I mean, this is as good as mine, so I could give her one of these. What would I give her for daggers or something, though? Did I stash any weapons here? Don't know what the heck I'm doing right now. How did I just... Oh, no, it's here. Okay. Boomering the crap out of everything right now. Trying to think where I could take him to get him to level 20 without, like, you know, both of us dying. I mean, I could go fight that thing again, but that's always kind of a shit show. Could probably handle it, though. I mean, he is like level 18. I mean, if I'm willing to fight dirty here a little bit. You know, actually, he doesn't really need this, like, fantastic loadout just to do what he's doing, so... Oh, he only has... You know, I could actually give him one of my better bows. Yeah, why don't I actually... Wait, what am I doing here? The positional audio in this is great because I was like wondering where that growling's coming from, and it's like, you know, I can hear my, like, all my creatures idling and whatnot. I doing? Yeah, first of all, I don't know why he's using a bow with no upgrades. Yeah, I'm definitely in twiddle mode right now. I gotta go do something more interesting. Can't just twiddle around here all day. Do I even have decent armor for her? You know, I might actually... I give her this, but I probably have something better in here. Didn't I leave a set of armor here? I didn't. No, wait. Oh, well, no, that's just random pieces. That's not probably going to cut it. Also have one of these, which is uncommon. These outfits over here. Did I leave any spare armors? Nah, not really. put him inside. I actually might just want to put him over here. Trying to think if I have any weapon upgrades over here. Didn't leave any? That's a reinforcement kit. That's not the same thing. Nope. I mean, do I have enough to make a reinforcement kit? I should say a damage kit is the thing I'm really looking for right now. Not really. What am I doing here? So I hope the voices are right. I've been trying, I did look around in Windows a little bit to try to not screw that up. Trying to make sure that's using my default devices or the ones I want to be using. Apparently there's two different defaults for microphones because I think the Snowball was still set to default for recording, but for communication, unquote, which I guess is like, I guess that would be more like, you know, when you're using Discord or something, you know, it's apparently, it was still default for that, and I had to manually change that, because I don't want to use this at all. This microphone I'm never using, as far as or at least I shouldn't be coming through that. If it is, I'm going to be getting like double voice, and it's going to sound terrible. Probably I'm going to let this go for an hour and then or so, and then like check the VOD and see how I did. So I don't want to make a disaster with this. I also hope I don't start getting like robot voice glitches or something, like another streamer I watched, like, you know, was having a problem for a while where, like, you know, the voice encoding would, or the audio encoding would somehow glitch out, that, like, you know, that her, well, everything else was fine, but, like, you know, she sounded like she was doing like a robot encoder voice. And it was like, it was an intermittent problem that was really hard to nail down. I think she finally got rid of it, but it was a real pain in the butt. I think she switched to different equipment or something. wondering if I really even need him to be an archer. I mean, that's a good question, too. Need to rethink everything from scratch here. I just don't know what I'm doing at all. I mean, a lot of my peeps here have legendary weapons, so maybe I'll just give him this to hang on to. There. Gotta be better than nothing, so. I don't even know what you crush for oil right now. Did I make oil in here for anything? It's like unless I want to like fish and then wait for the fish and then squish them or something. It's the worst. I think I might actually not deploy her until I get something better. I could put something on these Serpent Man daggers. I'd like her to have those. I could put master upgrades on both of these because these aren't upgraded yet. I don't even know how many master upgrades I have, though. Might head back to my other base. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not terribly inspired tonight for anything. Oh, I didn't check my vault to see if anything useful in here. Yeah, none of that makes any difference. Never mind. I don't have any weapon kits or anything in there. Alright, her existing loadout is awful and we're getting rid of it. You know, these weapons aren't upgraded, but they're better than nothing right now, so she can have these. Gonna see if I can upgrade her as soon as we, upgrade her gear as soon as we get her to a base where I have some. And she can have some of this. Let her borrow my best outfit. Right, let's gain some levels. Well, wish us luck, we're gonna need it. Crossing my fingers for no possessed here. The problem with her outfit, like mine, is that it's not really, doesn't really count as much of armor. It's not much encumbrance either, thank goodness, but you know, gonna have to be a little more careful than average. I thought I dyed this bikini, but I guess I didn't. I guess we can get all this while I'm here. So. so off stream I've been doing a lot of, been doing Destiny 2 and Dead by Daylight again, and sort of not knowing why. It's the events are like largely, like the holiday events anyway for Halloween and stuff are largely over for that, so I've just been sort of grinding them and grind them. Just not really been feeling it lately. I mean, I guess I'd be stupid not to take this, so... Could you, like, hold this for a minute while I hold some of this food? Awful lot of this here, wow. I think more than I previously realized. I've probably not been very thorough in this area before. I want to just run this home real quick before I get overburdened, maybe. And I could probably get some, I don't know how much more iron there is around here anyway, but I could probably kill some more wolves. Get some furs and stuff. Oh, that's where Dina Master Huntress is. And I don't want to, like, get her attention right now, because she could probably take both of us, really. Let me see if I can get these wolves. Yeah, I knew there was more of them. Oh, she's holding her own so far. Is that more of them over there? Not sure how much I want to risk it. Do I even have any bandages or anything? Let's do that. Wow, that was a fantastic shot there. I'm going to try to draw the other two away from her as much as possible. I think she can handle one. I don't know about, like, all of them. Also, I ran out of poison on this. She's still pretty good on health. Alright, great. That didn't take too long. She downed one of them over here. Okay, great. Can use more of that right now. She's at full health already. She's like, I don't know what your problem is. that's enough messing around here for right now. So was she level 6? Level 7. Not too shabby. I think that's an unnecessary risk right now. I'm just going to ignore it. Don't want to get her killed on her first day here. Oh wait, I do have something to make, you know, I could just make oil with these to make, what do you call it? Alright, that actually, it's not the worst idea. Unless I want to bring oil from another base or something, this is probably my best bet. Oh wait, she's actually going to need more of that. Yeah, you know what? Screw not having enough upgrades at this base. Should have done this a while ago, probably. What does this get me? Well, better than nothing. I might crush some of these to make the rest of the oil, just to have enough for 2 upgrades for her. Because I think I'm going to have a total of what now? Got 5. I'm going to have up to 20 more. I really needed. So, yep, 25, and I need about 30 to make 2 upgrades, because they're 15 each, I think. It's also going to take a little while. It's not a very fast process. I'm trying to remember how how much of this you need for 5. What does this add if I do this? That doesn't add that many at all, actually. I think that's barely enough. Alright, yeah, I'll have just barely enough when this is done. In the meantime, I can get this started. Sort out some of the rest of my inventory crap while I'm here. I keep thinking of like redoing my character's appearance, but I think everyone's like so used to her hairstyle and everything by now that I like almost don't want to change it. Although it has been changed like more than once. So wouldn't be the first time. I don't remember if I'd already done that before I started the first time that I streamed this. I might have screenshots from like a very long time ago of like her original appearance. I think at some point I randomized that and couldn't get it back anyway, so I decided to just sort of roll with it. Yeah, this is almost done. Okay, here we go. Once this is done, I can bring this to the Tinker Bench and make another upgrade. So I can have her bow and her daggers upgraded. And I think that's enough work for today, probably. Alright. Where's my buddy? Where did I leave her? Or is she still following me around? Hello? Where'd you go? Did I park her somewhere and forget? Wait, oh, what? Oh, there you are. Hi. Great. I mean, while I'm here, I could also poison her daggers, just for good measure. Trying to get a cool screenshot of us together, but I don't think the game wants to cooperate today. Wait, maybe? Yeah, alright, that's not too bad. I like to do at least a few per session, of, you know, per stream, and then, like, you know, put them on Steam later. I don't know, it just makes me happy. Not sure how much it actually promotes the stream to anybody. I don't think anybody comes and sees my stream just because they saw my screenshots, but yeah, is what it is. Put that back. I'm going to cut this one short for right now because I've just kind of run out of ideas and I don't know yet what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my streams this week. So, but I am trying to get back into this. So, you know, hopefully you'll be seeing more of my Conan streams or something else. I haven't really decided yet. I think I'm about wrapped up with this. Although I keep thinking that and then coming back to it, so who knows? You never know these days. Yeah, but thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Twitch file will get exported to YouTube later, and I will catch you next time. Have a good day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.